How's it going, health club owners and managers? So, want to talk to you today about lead volume, how to increase your lead volume, how to really get a lot more traction in your marketing to get more leads in the club and sell more memberships. If you don't know who I am, my name is Nick Parker. I'm the founder and CEO at LEADLION. We are in our podcast studio and our video studio here downtown Orlando at our offices here, and we help health clubs accelerate their growth. So anyway, I want to talk to you about what are some of the different variables and factors that can impact your lead volume, okay? And then what I want to do is take a little bit of a deeper dive, real quick, short video here, into one of the things that can really help accelerate and swing that pendulum for you. And I'll show you a cool little diagram. So number one, hands down, it's going to be your offer. Your offer is going to have the biggest impact with the biggest return on how much your lead volume or how much lack of lead volume or how much lead volume you actually get. So number one is your offer. So a secondary things would be like market location. We've had clubs where you can be in the same state on the different sides of city. One can be on the other side of like a major river based on the way traffic flows. It can have an impact. So that's another factor. Time of year, obviously January, February, March, Q1 is huge for the health club industry. Even though we've had some wildly successful months in December, time of year will play a factor. Brand reputation. So your brand, whether you have good reviews, bad reviews, how long you've been in the community, if you have a franchise brand or you're a private label brand, there's so many different variables there, and how well known you are and how good that reputation is can have a huge impact. Another thing is creative and copy. There's a formatting, there's different types of copy that convert much better. So creative and copy can play a role in that. Let's be honest, the algorithm has a huge say on how your ads are going to perform and how many people see your ads, for how much they see your ads. And so trying to game, for lack of a better word, the algorithm is incredibly important. Your budget is going to have an impact. If you have a $100 a month budget, you're not going to get high volume. So there is going to be some factors there. And then your targeting. Targeting can also be a different issue. The most important factor, though, is your offer. Nothing is going to have a bigger impact than your actual offer. So let's talk about that for a minute. I'll put a diagram up here. You can see it. Your offer is going to affect lead volume based primarily on two key factors. Number one, how much friction that offer actually has. And then number two, perceived value of that specific offer. So when you think about advertising, you've got all these people at different buying stages and in different places in the life cycle of a buyer's process or a customer journey or the sales process. So you're going to have some people that are really hot, they're ready to go, they've been shopping, they're looking, they're ready, boom. That's probably 10% of your marketplace, right? So then you've got the middle ground. The middle, maybe 60, 70%-ish or whatever, is probably going to be in that I'm interested, it's in the back of my mind, or I'm happy where I'm at, but I'd be willing to switch if there was a reason to. So that is a majority of where people are at. And then you have the bottom maybe 10, 20% or so. And these people have just absolutely no interest. There's no product market fit. They just do not care. So the good news about health clubs is pretty ubiquitous in the sense that you can cater to not everyone, but a large number of people. There's a lot of, you got moms and dads and kids and teenagers and all types of different fitness levels and people that like classes and people that like powerlifting and people that like spinning. So it does cater to a pretty wide audience, which is an advantage you definitely have going for you. But a lot of these people that are actively shopping and are really hungry and thirsty and ready to bite on an offer, that's maybe only 10 to 20% at any given time who are actively shopping. So with that being said, an offer swings on a pendulum two different ways. The more friction an offer has, the lower your lead volume and the lower the perceived value. So for example, high friction offer would be just like you're so confident in your product that you put it out there, hey, join now for $100 and pay $100 a month. Really high friction offer. People are going to have really high intent. So if you get 5 leads, maybe 4 out of those 5 leads are actually going to sign up. But the problem is your volume is going to be really, really low because it's not a strong offer. When you swing the pendulum the other way, and I'm going to give you an extreme example, by reducing friction, hey, we're going to give you a free year, no strings attached, absolutely free, and all you have to do is come in and be here at least once a month to prove that you want to get in shape. That's crazy. Don't do that. I'm not saying to do that. But what I'm saying is you're going to have more leads than you know what to do with at that point, because people are going to go crazy. The offer it can go viral, and people are going to really jump all over that. So that's an extreme. So there's kind of this area where you want to swing the pendulum to the low friction, high perceived value side, but not all the way. You want to be just past the middle ground. You want to be where you have a really strong offer, a compelling offer, a jaw-dropping offer that's going to move people through the buying process and at least get their attention. So some levers that you can pull in your health club offerings. You got your time, passes. You got 1 day, 3 day, 7 day, 21 day, 28 day, 14 day, 22 day, whatever, 6 week, whatever. There's all kinds of variation of the pass. The free time, low friction, high perceived value the more time you give somebody. So there's the pass option. Second, there's the enrollment fee. Most people know that it does take some sort of enrollment to sign up, so you can manipulate the enrollment fee. Nothing down, zero enrollment. That helps with an offer. And number 3 is months. You can do no dues, you can do free month, 2 months, 3 months free, whatever that may be, and manipulate that lever. And you can do a combination of all 3 to create what would be called like a jaw-dropping offer. So that way, you're going to get more people into your camp. Obviously, there's a lot of marketing that goes into this with scarcity and urgency, and really marketing the actual club itself, the right copywriting, the right language, and knowing how to position ads. And there's a whole lot that goes into it. But I can tell you this. You can be successful in your advertising if you start out with a really strong offer, and vice versa. If your offer is really weak, has a lot of friction, and is just not that exciting and doesn't have a lot of perceived value, then it's not going to be powerful in the marketplace, and people are going to ignore it, especially if you're like a Me Too offer where they see that at every other health club in your area doing the same exact thing. So anyway, I hope that helps. Let us know if you have any questions. I'd love to hear from you, and we'll talk to you soon.